Alright, welcome back to Metaphor. And we are doing some follower companionship stuff. We have 2 days until we have to leave Virga Island, so everything's coming along just smoothly. Pretty much all side quests have been completed as what we could do up to this point. Except for this one. Which I'm sure if we just spend time just kind of smashing it out, we can definitely achieve that, no problem. Let's see here. So Hulkenberg has actually learned how to do both. Oh. Well then. What is she now? She's a sniper of 17. Let's just max that out first.
I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. All right. I'm counting on. Of course.
So we learned all the right things just to get these guys. That's crazy.
I see. A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
All right. All right. All right then.
Let's go.
Now where will...
And final mission's going to be like upgrade everything to 20.
Well. Yes.
But then, huh?
That is... fascinating. Now why do that? Incredible. All right. Everything up? Yes. Please. The truth of the matter is...
What?
This research. Yeah. Surely. I'm grateful.
He. Now. A new power.
May the truth guide us both.
The soul hacker. Cool.
Listen here. This one's important.
Oh. Good deal.
If all goes according to plan. I have faith in you. Welcome. What now? What now? Oh. You'll...
Big time end gaming stuff right there.
All right then.
They said Gita.
I. Ah, just you. My You. Fine then. Thank you. Here.
About that.
But as it is, say.
Well,
My thanks. I...
right.
I believe in you.
You know, that was a real quick one.
You give me hope. And then...
Of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
About the currents.
I too will.
So? Just lovely.
All right then. All right then.
We need to upgrade our tolerance, so
All right then.
where is that located?
Let's head there right away.
Oh,
Okay, that. I shall tell you. What?
Well,
That is. Yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind? That's nothing. Just think.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here,
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you.
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her, and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
I really read these two wrong. Holy crap.
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes.
Well...
So you are committed to this path, no matter... I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the... But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Glade...
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but... be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna.
But where is this coming from?
Then please, look after Juna.
I just said I would. That's terrible writing.
You do know I'm not a child.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
Spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
they didn't let him in yet.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome.
See? Old Dell's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, bell top, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes him though. Often got his head.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book?
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me... In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy,
Yo,
remember?
muppet.
Anyone is
Love
free
it.
to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up.
You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Yes, of course.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a...
I hear 'tis a festival in the Dragon God's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design. Speaking of, I finished with...
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to...
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's up!
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew makes me think. Maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh?
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary title. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the crown theocracy of turning an innocent parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yep, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats!
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, it is delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Sounds.
Right, right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, old long times ago times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence.
Oh my god, this fruit's getting a fight. Yo. This game is too much, bro.
Some higher state.
Holy shit.
Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Oh, and did you hear? It said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone? Have you decided on someone?
Oh man. I'll say my little fairy buddy, Calico.
It's so pretty. But
Hold on.
love it.
Yeah!
You see,
Right.
Besides,
So...
No.
What? Thank you.
Sure.
I've got this.
Nice. I wonder what the other choices would have been like.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about it. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us.
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on...
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry, but trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Okay, no.
So?
Shit. Okay, that was pretty intense right there. I think I'm going to cut here, and then we're going to restart a fresh one just in case it does roll over into some major cutscenes. Huge story point, though. Very, very big right now. We're about to do the dirt, and I'm going to tell you right now, given the fact that they gave us a calendar, we still have a full month's worth of this game to go, so it's definitely not going to end anytime soon. Oh, man. Yep. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we got a full, like, 2 months worth almost of the game still to go. So yeah, we're getting there. But until next time.